Hi, it's George Podaras here from Blues Rock Review here in Camden, London, waiting to watch Philip Sayce perform at the Dingwalls over there, part of his European tour promoting his new album Steamroller. Had the privilege of interviewing him before, check it out.
Yeah, I love Gibson.
Okay. What guitar did you start out with when you started?
Oh, it was a guitar from a department store called Caesars. And it was an acoustic guitar. I think the brand name was called Emperador or something. And the guitar strings were like this high off the neck. And then I got a Yamaha guitar after that, and then saved up a part-time job and finished that. I mean, it's such a massive impact on my life. So it's beyond just anything I could explain about, like, career-wise. I think it was more how it shaped me as a person and as an artist. His playing. I mean, I'm having a hard time finding words to talk about it because he's beyond anything I could put into words. And a lot of people say, "Oh, this guy's a genius player." Like Jeff was on a whole other level. He was truly with the greats of the greats of all time. It's very, very special. I don't know if you ever saw him live.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, he was very, very special. Well, I think the main thing is just to, I mean, every time I go to make some music, I want to put into it what's going on for me in my life as a person. So I'm trying to put my personal experiences into the music, so it's all very honest. This time I worked with my producer, Dave, a good friend of mine. We went in and said, we want to make an album. Let's just shut off everything. We don't care about it. We're just going to make a super honest album that captures the fire and the love and the passion of everything that we both love about music. And so that was the intention for the album, regardless of any kind of box that people want to fit music in. I'm not a big fan of saying it has to be one kind of music. I mean, that to me is not what art is about. It should be free, and it can bring us all together as opposed to saying, oh, this is metal, this is blues, or this is jazz, or this is not this, or we should all be kind of like swimming alongside together. And
Too many genres around these days.
well, I mean, we're just people that are very militant about it. You know, somebody referred to it as the blues Taliban a little while ago. I think that was very interesting because what's the point in that? You know, the blues is in everything. And so why would you shoot something down because it's a little bit different? This time, I mean, I wrote a lot of stuff on my own, and then can you hear Stevie? Can you hear it?
From the far distance, yes.
Right? You can always hear Stevie.
You can always
hear.
from far away.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you know it's going on.
That's what I'm talking about. So with this album, you know, I had written a lot of riffs, and Dave and I had talked about it beforehand what we wanted to do. And the idea was to not necessarily finish them, make it some kind of like big slick pop song. But he's like, get some ideas, but don't finish them. He's like, just if you're playing, you're writing, and you come up with something that's really cool, record it. Just get the idea, but don't go too far. And then we'll get together, and then we're going to sit in the room, and we're going to write together, be spontaneous, and then record it in the same, like, 10 minutes later. So the whole album was written in that kind of, with that energy, like, okay, we got it, record. How does it go? Got it, done, album's done. And it wasn't necessarily about rushing it, but it was about making it feel spontaneous. A lot of times people go in the studio, and first they do the demo recording. And then they rewrite the song again 5 times. And they do another demo. Then they do one studio recording. They do another one. Then they mix it 50 times. This was about being truthful and spontaneous and in the moment. And just sometimes what you feel initially is truthful. When you second guess it, you start thinking, maybe, you know. Yeah, this was about being real honest and raw.
Rather now, no! To the wicked tears away. I've got to let it all go. Not gonna overtake me. And we sincere.
Oh, you know, I mean, I think it's just, I think crowds are great there, crowds are great here. You know, I think it's different. One thing I do notice in the UK and in Europe is that audiences have fantastic time. So when they clap along at a show, It's like there's always great, perfect time. Everyone claps together in time. A lot of times in North America, you get people like clapping off on the wrong beat and all over the place. Whereas here, everyone like they know where the beat is, and it's cool.
That's good then. Got rhythm.
Yeah, good rhythm.
So would you say you prefer touring Europe or the US or Canada? Do you do much of US touring?
You know, I have done a lot in the past. The current time we're really focusing on the European market and the UK market. Because I think the audiences are a little bit more open-minded. I think that they are, I think that they listen to music in a different way. I mean, I love playing in North America as well, and I think later this year we're going to be doing a lot more of it. But, you know, it's always excited me coming over. Even with Jeff Healey, I was noticed, and Melissa Etheridge, who used to come over here, I would notice that the crowds were very, they just listen in a different way. It's not better, or it's just different, and I like it. This one right now.
That's what you're excited about tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Today.
Yeah.
Every day.
You take it day by day then?
Yeah, every day is important. Every day is super important. Every opportunity I get to make music. You know, right now, this moment, you and me talking about music is super important. So.
Good.
You know, I've always wanted to meet Eric Clapton, you know, because he was the one that I always heard in the house as a kid, and he was sort of the high watermark. I've always felt that he was the finest because he made the guitar sing in a way that nobody else ever has that I hear. I mean, other people do in their own way, but a lot of times it doesn't sound like a guitar, you know, it just sounds like some kind of voice of some kind, you know. And also, I've always been a fan of his writing, just him as an artist. I think he's fantastic, not just as a guitar player, as an artist. Stevie Wonder as well. I think he's someone else we would love to spend some time with.
Have you been to the Isle of Wight Festival before?
Never been to the Isle of Wight Festival.
It's doing the headlines.
Stevie?
Yeah. It might be a good thing to go to.
I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty fucking good. Hey, I'm Philip Sayce, and this is Blues Rock Review. Come on.